All right. On the main event of that Carson, California on Fox TV, PBC, we got Andre Berto going against.
Leave me for last. I'll be back.
No problem. Victor Ortiz. Now, so you go first.
Ooh, man, this is a real tough one. You know, it's tough to figure out who's got what at this point in their careers. I think I'd probably have to shade it to Andre Berto, probably by maybe like a 9th round, 10th round stoppage over Victor Ortiz. I'm still skittish about Ortiz's jaw. I'm not sure if that thing is ever really going to be the same. I mean, the way he went down against Luis Collazo. I mean, I think Josito Lopez may have ruined him, man. I think so too. and Luis Collazo didn't help the matter any. And I mean, Andre Berto, say what you want about him, he's always coming to win. He doesn't have he has a fighter's mentality even when he's completely outmatched. And even though I'd say that Victor Ortiz has the physical gifts in this fight more so, I'd say that Andre Berto has everything else better than Ortiz does. So I think Berto's the dog in him will get him the victory in this fight. Whereas Ortiz, if he had the same mentality as Berto, he probably would win it. But I'm going with Berto by 9th round knockout.
Okay, go ahead, Chris.
I agree with Nata. That shit, I don't think his chin is the same ever. He got hit by Collazo. It looked like Collazo didn't even hit him that hard. That punch, we talked to Collazo, we did after the fight, Errol. But I think
I remember.
I got Berto because Berto been in since the fight with Ortiz. Berto had tough fights. He fought the dude that broke his jaw originally, Lopez. He fought Floyd. I think he just got more left in the tank than boy. Ortiz can't take no points no more. His chin is dented, man.
I agree, man. You talking some jive. All right, good. How you see the
Collazo? Fight? I don't think Collazo was ever a big puncher at welterweight, and he stopped. I got Berto by.
Well, Collazo had a good fight with Berto, up and down fight. They were battering each other.
Yeah, but he had an up and down, but yeah, he's not no big devastating puncher.
So you see, you saying
I got Berto by knockout. I think Berto got more left in the tank.
Okay, Berto by knockout. Okay, all right. No round.
I don't know why round though. I ain't saying a round.
No, that's what I'm saying. Okay, all right then. Hakeem, how you see it?
The way I see it, in all honesty, I think Berto doesn't have that much left in the tank, to be honest with you. I think he did have a problem. When the fight before Floyd, he looked terrible. He got the knockout, but it wasn't like he looked the best. In a fight he should have won easily. I think Victor Ortiz, to me, he has a layoff. Got a little bit involved in movies when he shouldn't have, but, I think Victor Ortiz still has more left in the tank. And I think he beats Berto by maybe like a 4th round knockout.
Cool, man. That's sweet. Now you're going to come back. Scorsese, someone be pinging out there.
Yeah, I'm in the building. Yo, I'm not going to go with a triangle theory. Josecito Lopez knocks out Victor Ortiz, but Andre Berto knocked out Josecito Lopez. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go with a triangle theory, but I'm just basing it off the fight that Andre Berto had with Floyd Mayweather. Even though he got his ass whooped, he still seemed to have that energy left in him. You know what I'm saying? That fighter's mentality left in him. And against a guy like Victor Ortiz.
Okay. I'm about to jump in right after you. Go.
I think, you know what I'm saying, based on their first fight, because it wasn't as one-sided as people remember it. Because both guys were getting dropped in there. They were exchanging punishment in that fight. Victor Ortiz just happened to come out on top. You know what I mean? In this second fight, I think Berto can pull it off. Because as of recent time, he's been in the ring with the better competition. Not that much better, but better than what Victor Ortiz has been fighting. Victor Ortiz has been fighting cab drivers. You know what I'm saying? Andre Berto has been fighting fringe contenders. So based on that, I think Berto might have the ability to pull this one off. And Victor Ortiz is really overconfident right now, so that might play into Andre Berto's hands.
Hakeem Boxing, go ahead.
Victor Ortiz, if we compare fights, people seem to forget he was winning the Josecito Lopez fight by a large margin. Then he got hit by a punch that he quit. He quit. But he was still winning that fight. The second issue is he did a lot better against Floyd than Berto did. Berto got completely outcast. He had zero chance. No round could you ever give to Berto in that fight. At least Victor Ortiz looked competitive, even though they both got outclassed. But at least Victor Ortiz looked better. To me, he is the better fighter. Berto is only good if he can knock you out. If he cannot knock you out, he is not as good of a fighter as Victor Ortiz if Victor Ortiz can't knock you out. So if no knockout happens, Victor Ortiz will definitely win that fight.
I agree that Victor Ortiz was winning the Josecito Lopez fight. I've been on YouTube for a long time, and I made a video about that. You know what I mean? But the fact still remains that he lost the fight. He lost the fight. And he didn't lose the fight because anything that he lost the fight from a punch landing. He could not continue from a punch landing. All right? That would be a TKO. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what happened. It's not like he hit him with a brick and broke his jaw. He hit him with a shot that broke his jaw.
Yeah, well.
All right?
Yeah.
And he was not competitive in the Floyd Mayweather fight at all. You know what I mean? He was bouncing around and looking good and headbutting and roughing Floyd up. But as far as boxing is concerned, throwing and landing punches, he was not competitive at all. At least Andre Berto didn't get knocked out. This dude was kissing and hugging and kissing and got his ass knocked out.
All right, cool. That's not his take. Hakeem.
His mental game wasn't there.
Cool, man. All right. Well,
Can I get a rebuttal? Can I get a rebuttal?
Yeah, go ahead. This,
So you can't count the knockout against.
No rebuttals.
You can't count it.
Your man been quitting since the amateurs. He quit against Amir Khan in the amateurs.
You can't count that against them when comparing Berto to Ortiz.
Damaged him though. Josecito damaged him. He's permanent, man. It's over.
Man, I'm sorry, but watch the fight in slow motion. Okay, I'm sorry. Watch Ortiz Floyd fight in slow motion. Ortiz did a lot of good things. He did a lot of good things that people do not give him credit for when he fought Floyd. He didn't do anything spectacular, but he did some things that were a lot better than Berto ever did in that fight against Floyd. Yeah. Completely better.
Yeah, but that's before.
He's a quitter.
That's before
Lopez.
Let me
perfect.
Let me try and get some other people in because we can chop up after everyone do their predictions. Yeah, PNT, go ahead. Give us your take on the fight, bro.
Yeah, man, those headbutts were perfect. You know, watch those headbutts in slow motion. You know,
That's not what I was talking about. That's not what I was talking about.
That was perfect. I love those headbutts. And
it's like Street Fighter 2, man.
Yeah, it's real close.
Come on, man. Let's give you a prediction. Come on, PNC. Give us your prediction, bro.
On the fight, yeah, I got Berto, man. What's his name's the quitter?
So how you see it by? What you see it by, like stoppage or decision, knockout or decision? What is it?
I like decision. I don't think anybody gonna get knocked out because they ain't what they used to be. You know, both of them got issues. But I think Berto is gonna beat out Victor Ortiz, especially if it goes the distance, because Victor Ortiz, it's a mental thing with him, man. And, that mind is really nothing to mess with, man. Those guys that quit and stuff like that. Once you see that in the ring, you just gotta, you really, ask yourself, are you gonna put your money on Victor Ortiz? You know what I'm saying? Would you feel comfortable putting your money on Victor Ortiz, knowing that he?
I would. I got no faith in Berto.
I would.
You're knowing the guy can quit any moment. All the things that happen.
I would put money on. I would put money down and actually go drive to Carson.
Yeah,
and literally watch it happen, man. I don't have faith in Berto. No faith in Berto.
Think about it. All the things that can happen.
I don't bet anyway, so I'm good. But if I could bet, I would.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't bet, but all the things that can happen in the ring, one thing you have to think about is the mental aspect, and you just can't trust the dude's mind, man. You might as well just not even pick him, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But that's
Cool. Thanks for that, PNC. No problem. Hey, Scorsese.
Yeah, I'm here.
Go ahead. Who you got, Victor Ortiz or Berto? How you see that?
I'm a Victor Ortiz fanboy in a way. I want to say that everybody think that you quit once and you quit twice. No matter, it happens. You know what I'm saying?
He quit 3 times.
Yeah, but if you break a jaw, we gotta respect the art of this sport, man. You could, you break a jaw and you got to get hit in that jaw more. I watched my first playoff game just the other day, and Chris Paul, he dribbles the ball with his right hand, right? He breaks his hand and he's gone. You know what I'm saying? So, this sport right here, we don't even get an injury break. You got to get punched in it more. So, to me, he quit once versus Maidana. To me, he quit once. That was all it took. He understood you don't do that no more. And the jaw broke, and I don't think he felt he was quitting. I think he was preserving it. So he's still a young fighter, still a young man. He still ain't reached 30. I think he's 28. So he's fresher than Berto. Berto had to get back active. He done fought like 3 times in a few years. He ain't been used to that with him taking his break or whatever. So I look at Ortiz as a much more well-rounded fighter. He's a southpaw in the fight. I think he throws the better punches. He definitely got the faster feet. Probably a hand speed advantage too. Probably about the same amount of power. So Berto ain't the most durable neither. I'm going Victor Ortiz, man. And to everybody thinking his psyche ain't the Victor Ortiz ain't broke. I understand he's not broke. The money that he got from Floyd Mayweather or before that is well invested, and he's doing things the right way, and also the acting. So him coming back into the sport, it ain't a money grab. It's I want to be here. I want to fight.
What you got, T? What you got? You got Victor Ortiz by what? Stop.
Y'all ought to have him too.
I just want to ask T if did he quit against Collazo? That's all I want to know.
I can explain it, but my quick answer is his jaw was still deficient. He still had to get more done, and maybe it's never the same, but he had more done after that fight, and you've seen the effects of it right then and there. So it's a preservation thing. He's been in 2 fights now where he's been hit in the face, and we haven't seen ill effects yet. And I mean, they might not be the best fighters, but they still can punch, though. It's still a punch in the face, regardless.
Yo, can I speak on that? Check this out. When did that happen? When did he get his jaw busted? Because wasn't that a 10-round fight or something like that?
He got his jaw broken.
No, that was Jose Lopez broke his jaw.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but wasn't that? Hold on now.
No, he didn't.
Hold on.
Broke his jaw in the 10th round, didn't he?
No, man. Floyd broke his jaw, man. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying.
But I thought he got his jaw got broke again.
No,
was he not winning? Was he not winning? Wasn't it late in the fight?
He was winning. He was that question. Yes, he was winning.
He had like 6 minutes left to go. He only had 6 minutes left to go. He couldn't dance around. That's why I was like, man, he can't dance around for like little 6 minutes, a hold, a grab and hold, or something like that.
Everything's different strokes for different folks, man. Everybody can handle it.
He got his jaw barred while Mike Tyson ain't quit.
Exactly.
Okay, it's because some fighters quit and some other. Amir Mansour quit. Okay, but he was bleeding from the mouth, but he had blood in his mouth. But
he quit in the amateurs against Amir Khan.
Amir Mansour.
Right. But give him credit though. Give him
credit. My dad, man.
A warrior type fight too.
Man was swallowing blood, and look to the argument, because I ain't done my prediction yet. Floyd Mayweather broke his jaw. It wasn't the Lopez or Floyd Mayweather. When Floyd Mayweather hit him, he weren't ready. Fucked up his jaw. When Lopez won it, Lopez done finished him off. That's when he finished him off, right? And broken jaw, you see there was blood coming out. He was swallowing blood as well. So I don't think.
Well, I agree with you that Floyd Mayweather probably broke his jaw, EJ, but in reality, that's just a theory. We don't know that. We do know that his jaw became injured in the Josecito Lopez fight.
Lopez couldn't break an egg.
That's a fact. But the other thing is a theory.
Hey, well, listen. Well, you saw him. You can see him clearly in the punch when Floyd caught him with that 2-piece. He was looking at the ref and Floyd cracked him in his jaw. And see what Floyd broke. Floyd with them hooks, yeah, he broke Big Show's nose. So I ain't giving him theory. I'm telling you that Floyd broke his jaw in that fight or dislocated his jaw. Hopefully he's dislodged it completely. So let me give my prediction anyway, because Scorsese, what are you saying? You saying knockout or what are you saying?
Safest bet is to go. I would bet the knockout on both sides, but I'm just hoping it's Ortiz coming out on top, man. I think he got more to offer to the division. If he can get a confidence fight and probably feel like he look as good as Floyd did, you can bet he got something to offer to that division, man. That's a strong dude, man. That's a strong motherfucker, that man.
All right. So, hey, give yourself a mute there. So let me say my little piece here. So Victor Ortiz's record is 31 wins with 24 knockouts, 5 losses, 4 of them by knockout. To me, all of them should be knockout. Now, actually, he got 1 disqualification early in his fight. He's got 2 draws. And Victor Ortiz, to me, coming into this fight, yeah, he got 1 win coming in. He's got 2 wins coming in this fight after the Louis Collazo win. And Louis Collazo done him in 2 rounds, yeah. But the thing is, rematches usually tend to go the same. So we go to Berto's record. Berto's record is 30 wins with 23 knockouts. So he can hit pretty well. We've got 4 losses, 1 of them by stoppage. Soko Raz doesn't hit as hard as Victor Ortiz, and he got him in the last round. I still think he's susceptible to big punches.
Can I say something about that Soto Carras fight?
Now you gonna wait till we finish, bro.
All right, go for it.
Thanks. You can give me after though, no problem, Natty. Right? Stephen Upshaw, he don't really hit that hard. Lopez don't hit that hard. He stopped Lopez. That was a good win. Victor Ortiz lost. That's good. Floyd Mayweather, we know about that. So Victor Ortiz is probably the hardest puncher he's probably faced since Carras. And in my opinion, I think I'm going with Victor Ortiz. Rematches usually tend to go the same way, and I think Victor Ortiz will probably stop him. In their last fight, it went. When did it go? Did it go the distance or he got stopped? I think he got stopped.
Nah, it went the distance.
It went the distance. It probably go the distance and then be knocked down. I think Berto's small, man. Victor Ortiz knows it. Victor Ortiz, yeah, has the style to give Berto problems. He's crowding him. He's big. He's strong. And he hits hard. And then Berto don't do well with them fights, bro. Berto needs room to get his shots out. So I'm going to go with Victor Ortiz. Even if he's shot and all the mental problems, I'm still Victor Ortiz to lose against all these other guys. But when he sees Berto, Sanko back, stars make fights, and his styles all wrong. Victor Ortiz styles are all wrong for Berto. So I'm going to go with Victor Ortiz by I'm going to go by stoppage, bro. I'm going to go by stoppage in like the 10th round. Go ahead, Nat. You can rebuttal whatever I have to say. Go ahead, Nat.
I just wanted to make a comment about that Soto Carras fight. That's a prime example. In that Soto Carras fight, Andre Berto dislocated his shoulder. He could not use his bread and butter right hand for the entire fight. But guess what he did? Guess what he did, people? He continued and went out on his shield. He went out on his shield, unlike a Victor Ortiz. That's all I gotta say about that.
That is not the same injury.
And
that is not the same injury.
It's a significant injury.
It's significantly different.
You can't defend yourself, man. What are you talking about?
But his jaw's already broken. There's nothing to defend at that point.
Your jaw's broken. You can use your arms to hold your opponent and evade.
How are you supposed to breathe?
Does Victor Ortiz have excellent footwork? Doesn't he bounce around the ring and jump around and shit? And we're talking about Josecito Lopez here. We're not talking about a
how does he breathe? But he can breathe.
Speak through his nose.
But he can breathe. Victor Ortiz, how to breathe?
We're not talking about a fight who cuts off the ring. We're talking about Josecito Lopez. You could not evade Josecito Lopez's shots for 2-3 rounds, fam. Get the fuck out of here.
Natty, you got.
He was winning most of the fight. What do you mean he didn't bounce around? He was winning most of the fight, so he was bouncing around.
When he hurt himself.
As if he got hit in the 4th round. He got hit in the fight.
You lost it.
He said he got hurt in the 5th round.
You
That's
lost.
what he said.
You lost.
Wait. When did his jaw broke?
Hakeem,
Ninth.
you lost this one, bro. You lost this one. All you had to do is just give Berto credit for being tough.
That's what I said.
I'm not agreeing that was tough. When he did this on the cross, I was about to jump in and say that was the injury, so you can't count that fight. You can't count that fight.
Stop it.
Winning the
Stop
fight.
it, B. Stop it.
My issue was the broken. No, my issue was the fact that you're comparing a dislocated shoulder to a broken jaw. Not the same thing at all.
Injury though, yeah, injury's an injury. It's gonna be the same. He can make a point, make a case. All you can do basically is say, look, congratulations.
Okay, then Glowacki is a quitter too because he messed up his knee. Same shit then. Because it's all an injury, right?
Have you had your
Same
jaw,
shit,
your
right?
shoulder dislocated before?
Shoulder? I never dislocated my shoulder, no. But I messed up my leg before. So Glowacki,
So
I'm sorry because I would have quit. I broke my leg.
We can't say that though.
We can't say Glowacki quit because his leg. Is he a quitter too?
Hey, we burn that to death, bro.
Because a lot of people still fought and some people quit.
Some people not. Some
gotta do it hard.
Some people gonna preserve themselves. Some people gonna fight through it. You can give credit how you want, but at the end of the day, we ain't the ones with a broke jaw. We not the ones that might, if Berto would have quit, I'll tell you right now, I would say, look, the man gotta preserve himself because it's 10,000 boxing fans ain't gonna give a shit about him and think,
Yeah, well, the one thing that looks bad for Ortiz is that it's a pattern, and it started with Maidana, and Maidana did not injure him.
It actually started with Amir Khan. When Amir Khan flirted him with punches, he quit. He turned his back in the amateurs.
Look, but let's also give credit where it's due. Let's also give credit where it's due. Sometimes you learn from that, and we see that. Lamont Peterson, Ward, Berto. If it wasn't for that war, we wouldn't be getting a second one. So everybody like to talk about the quitting, but come on, man. Praise that part too. Praise that part too.
No, absolutely. He's a damn good fighter, but it's one of those things.
And for the record, you brought up Lamont Peterson. I was the only one who picked Lamont Peterson to beat Victor Ortiz. And he actually got the draw, and I thought he actually won by a point or two.
It's a damn good fight. I was either way on it, but it's a damn good fight.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid fight. I thought Ortiz won it, but I mean, it was even.
I thought that fight was better than the Berto fight, to be honest with you. Just my opinion.
All that matters, Berto's gonna get knocked out this Friday. That's all I gotta say. He get knocked out.
Oh!
Just like a jury.
Hakeem, I'm gonna see you on Sunday, Hakeem.
You ain't gotta send me Sunday. You can literally call me that Friday. You can call. I'll let only you call me on Friday. You get the special privilege. You get the special privilege.
Google Plus, go.
Last week you didn't show up.
Wait. Last week I was in the Bay Area at my wife's cousin's engagement, so I couldn't do anything.
You said
that's why I answered the phone.
Finally outboxed Spence, didn't you?
Hey.
You know what? I wait. You didn't say that. I was on that podcast. I was on that hangout. You didn't say nothing, Chris. Literally, I was waiting.
Say something. I said, where's the king?
That's the kind of opponent Victor.
No, because I jumped on.
He need that kind of opponent. He need that Algeria kind of opponent to test the job.
Did Hakeem pick what's his name?
I picked out man. I picked out Jerry, man. I looked at you. You know what?
All right.
I think he's breaking up.
Hey, enough already. All right. Let's move on. All right.
DJ Boxing Live here.
Buster Douglas knocked him out. Buster Douglas, the fat bump, the legend
Yo, this is Chris Caban, chilling with my man EJ Boxing Live, one of the hottest, dopest boxing channels on YouTube. Check him out. Some boxing beat some rounds on the EJ Live YouTube channel.
And Bethia was the number 10 rated contender, and he had never been knocked down. And Sonny destroyed his mouth. Bethia lost most of his teeth, basically with one or two left hooks.
Oh shit, boy! What was look at kids sleeping like Manny Pacquiao? EJ Boxing Live here.